Has the AI bubble already popped? That's what some are starting to ask, with companies like SpaceX in a bear market, Oracle even further, and other companies starting to send warning signals. You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. We are looking at something we have not seen for a long time. Yes, if you look at the broad index, it's looking rather healthy, but when you break it up and actually understand the narrative of this current bull market and seeing that it is at risk, we should start to pay attention, and we should, of course, make the right move. So in this video, I'm going to cover all of that. There are three things that are going on right now today, three very important things. The number one thing is, as we just mentioned, the AI bubble. It's happening right now. And so you want to be cautious and you want to have your money in different places. That doesn't mean you go and hide in your bunker. That means you have to have the right level of diversification. The second thing that we need to look at is what's happening with inflation and the Federal Reserve. This is the real threat. And we have the third, which is what's happening with Iran. This is erupting right now, worse than before. You could see the inflation surprise, which suggests to everybody that the fight isn't over. Dallas Fed President Logan calls for modestly higher interest rates. That means that they have to increase this. They have to increase borrowing costs, mortgages, credit card, all types of debt. That is going to be a problem for the economy. Economy slows down when this occurs. Iran says civilian infrastructure hit by latest U.S. strikes. And I know of a hospital, and I know of other things that have been happening. Yes, this is actually going on, the bridges, the roads, and all that. They are rail as well. And what's Iran doing? They're basically lashing out. And so both sides are doing something that the rest of the world, most of the rest of the world, does not want. An increase in tensions and war and fighting brings the prices of everything up. It brings the risk of a World War III up. And this is not a good thing. You could see what's happening with crude, absolutely not reflecting what's going on right now, even though it is quite intense. When we can see the markets overall, you start to break this down. We get the indexes. We can break it down further, looking at the different sectors. For example, energy has seen this recent resurgence, as you may imagine. This is themoneygps.com, where I looked at the sector performance. This was requested by one of the members, and you could see it is going up, back up into that peak that we experienced late March of 2026. And, you have to start looking at the sectors. What becomes attractive? And here I show the patterns and the comparisons of the different sectors. So you could see when this one goes up, this one goes up. Or when this one goes up, this one goes down. It really is something that is hard to keep an eye on. There's no question, but we got to see these patterns, okay? The semiconductor index is something that we should be watching because this is part of that bull narrative in AI. And you're seeing it for yourself with the SOXX. This is the semiconductor index, and it's down quite a bit. So this is at the time where we're being told AI is everything, LLMs are everything, and you gotta learn to code, buddy. And actually, don't learn to code because now the AI is taking your job. This is a big threat to everybody because they're all riding on this one train, and it's become a problem. There's no question about that. This right here is a brand new feature. As I record this video, just built this today, and what it is a complete technical analysis right here in the Money GPS, where you can very simply look at everything you need to know. TradingView, guess what? They charge you a fee. You want to add a couple indicators in there, they charge you a fee. Oh, you want to add multiple, charts at once, they charge you, if everything's a fee. Well, I built that into the Money GPS as well. So yet another feature. And yeah, right now I still have to fix it, but you could see, for example, like the RSI, and look at when it becomes overbought or oversold. In the case of Apple, which we'll talk about in a second, you could look at this for yourself, where it has gone in the last while. This is the 5-year. I could break it down over the last year, and you could see the performance of this. It has done incredibly well. I would love to pull indicators and put my favorite, the Bollinger Bands, on here. And you could see that it is riding high in the Bollinger Bands, but hasn't quite gone out of that. Think of the Bollinger Bands like the oxygen, and we haven't quite exceeded that. But in the times when it has, I don't know, it's probably hard to see on your screen. In the times where it has exceeded those Bollinger Bands, yeah, it came right down after that. This is very important indicators that are all available right here. You could do multiple charts. I'm trying to fix that up and clean that up to make it a little bit more attractive on the screen. It's kind of a little squished, but by tomorrow that should be fixed. So if you sign up to themoneygps.com, you will get that and have none of these silly restrictions. It's unlimited everything in my software. None of this silliness. Oh, you want to add 2 more indicators? Oh, sorry, can't do that. Netflix tumbles as slowing growth, less viewership data spook investors. Yeah, that's a problem when less people are signing up, but they're signing up at a higher price too. They're trying to make back that revenue. Let's lose some customers and increase the prices. It's not as if, you know, there's no shortage of content, no shortage of anything, in fact, really. But that's what we're dealing with today. Then you have SpaceX. This is the one that has come down into a bear market below its IPO price. And then you have Apple. So all this story, like all the tech stocks, all of the ones that have been high flyers, but Apple is doing well. Why? Well, they are less exposed to the capital expenditure, CapEx intensity, and better positioned to monetize AI via services, ecosystem lock-in, and hardware upgrades. So they suddenly become more attractive because they're not doing the whole, hey, we're going to spend $500 billion here building some data centers. We're just going to coast. We're going to coast on a bunch of MacBooks and things. And by the way, they're making more profit now because they increased their prices. And you know, on those increases, even though yes, absolutely, they saw an increase in their costs, you know they're going to make a profit off of this. Come on. Netflix. Look at them. This is the one that, you know, you see they were such a, you know, the darling of 2020, right? Oh, everyone's going to stay home and watch Netflix. Stock went crazy. And then you look at it, it's like getting real ugly. And they're not the only ones because U.S. corporate insiders are selling stocks at a near record pace, the second fastest pace in more than 20 years. They are seeing something. They're seeing something. If you want to see the clusters, where there are clusters, by the way, you can find the information online, but if you want to see the clusters, I do that with all stocks at themoneygps.com. And the national debt is that problem. So we're coming full circle here, where at the beginning we talked about the increased interest rates. Increased interest rates, what happens? Those rates go up. National debt becomes more and more and more unpayable. There's a total debt, which is incredible. And you add higher interest rates on that, it's punishment. Where else do we see this? It's with the mortgages. Think about it. If somebody has a massive mortgage, $1 million versus 1970s, $30,000. Yes, the interest rates, when they're higher, you know, it hurts more. But when you're carrying this gigantic load on top, it's a big problem, okay? I don't know how else to explain it, but you know, that is the same exact thing, really. Anyway, data centers to add billions in power costs in 13 states. The costs are going up, and that's all I'm trying to say. Like, no matter what you do, everything's going to go up. And so we have to plan for this, plan accordingly. Look at this inflation surprise. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Come on. We know what's up. Get into the best information that you could find wherever that is. I offer a lot of that stuff free on the website, themoneygps.com. If you want to get on in, we just had some members joining. For example, the Insider Watch. We've got members joining the Trump trades, Pelosi trades. All of those are becoming interesting for a lot of people for obvious reasons. And then, you know, we have the other things like the charts thing that I just showed you, as well as the Taoist strategy and everything else. That's depending on what you want to get. You choose what you want. But anyway, this is some really cool stuff that I built here for everybody. But like I said, there's free stuff too. Don't delay. Don't just go on, you know what? No, check it out. There's also a free demo of the software if you want to check that out too. If you want to support this video, all you gotta do is give me a thumbs up. That's what supports me. Thumbs up. I appreciate it. And of course, as always, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.